Hey, welcome to Henri Recreational Camper. So, do a weird thing every year. We call it the 99% camp out. And there's a little lake that we come up to, hike around to the other side, and try to bring as close to early Bronze Age kind of gear as we can. And well, this year I definitely brought too much. Tried to rig up a sleigh, pull it behind me. Last year it was, God, I think it got to -5 and it was snowy conditions. This year it's like Indian summer's hit again. But anyways, one of the reasons I choose this lake up here, you can see a little bit of ice forming around the edges of the water there. It's getting down into the 30s, 20s at night, so it's not that bad. But one of the reasons I choose this lake is it's fed by a natural stream. So water isn't an issue. It can always be had, and then we still treat it and boil it up, but little catch pockets and stuff that we can fetch it from. Right out of the side of the rock there is where it comes up from. Little pipe put in. But we walk around the lake and camp out for a night. Try to be as pretty as we can. But as I get closer to the camp, I'll post another video. I'm going to do a series of about 4 or 5 videos on this subject. Unfortunately, not going to be able to edit anything anymore because YouTube kind of screwed me on that. But one of these days. Anyways, just wanted to talk a little bit about it as I took you on a walk back to the camp. See you in a bit. Hey, I'm back. Hey, we're walking up onto the area that we settled for this evening. A rarity is we have 2 people who've joined me this year. We got Horse Meat and my buddy Ian. And so we come into camp here. This is our setup. This is our basic, easy setup here. Ian's gone with the canvas on the bottom, bedroll. I kind of like the way that turned out. Come on, get my focus back here. That's Ian there. He's been working on the fire so we can get some chow going. Horse Meat over here. He's put together his nest of solitude there. We're kind of curling around the fire this year. Not really worried about tents because the weather's so nice. I mean, clear skies. I brought the buffalo skin out and I've done the same thing, just a nest. But as long as we're warm, we should be fine. No weather. Next thing I'm going to pull out and talk about a little bit of the foodstuffs that we bring to these things, and discuss on I don't know what we're bringing for chow, something like that. Oh yeah, I forgot the other Junior, the mud hopper.
Clean up a little bit.
Well, there you go. That's how we're bedding down for the evening. All right. So, food. Well, besides making, like hardtack and traveling on cheese and things like this, is pretty much what I put together. We're going to end up doing basically a stew tonight with everybody, but that's what the potatoes, shallots, and onion are for. But traveling wise, apples, I usually bring some type of tea or even a coffee. I know it's not period, but bring a tea to brew because just having something nice hot to drink in the morning it's a lifesaver. Combination of different nuts and berries, and then some sausages and some pre-done either meat or bacon. This is what we've brought to feast on or eat, and it's what we're traveling with up here. Normally, I've got little bags that separate all the food in. Oh yeah, that's the other one too. I forgot that I brought. I do have these in a bag, but I always like traveling with some type of bread, so figured hardtack. And I brought pretzel sticks, and that's going to act as, you know, the bread base. That's pretty much it right there. It's what I consider, you know, traveling period with. I've probably brought way too much food with me, but, you know, better fat and happy than skinny and starving. Later on, after for a bit, we'll get the food going, and I'll show you the little hobo stew that we're putting together, and some other little tricks and stuff we have for that. But there you go. Bon appetit. This is what you would carry with you on a period out in the backwoods type thing to do. Yep, it's towards the end of the night. It's dark out. Sunlight's fading. The moon is coming up. It's a whole whopping 5 o'clock. So, yep. I was going to show the cooking of the stew, but you know what? You guys have seen enough cooking shows. It was just kielbasa, a bit of meat, carrots, potatoes, onions, scallots, things like that. Real simple fare. Nice thing about that is when you're dealing with, you know, a primitive camp out like we're doing, potatoes and your other tubers, they're not going to go bad. You can carry them with you. I've yet to travel with some eggs because I don't trust myself with the eggs. I might try some, what are they called? Not boiled eggs, but, well, they're boiled first. You drop them in brine, so pickled eggs. Travel with those. But simple foods like that. But it's cold out here. I'm going to say it's probably getting down to at least 33, 34 degrees right now. And getting some hot food in your stomach before you turn in is a nice thing. But there you go. Over here, Ian's messing with making an oil lantern. So we have a little more extra light. That's what I got going back here too behind me. Just brighten the camp up a bit. Get a little extra light so it just doesn't seem that scary. Because it's scary woods up here. Anyways, we're going to have some chow, drink some whiskey, maybe have a cigar. We will see you all on the flip side, guys.